Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to share my GEPI experience at Sibm Pune for their innovation and entrepreneurship course. To be starting with, you'll get a Zoom link, of course, on your registered email address where you'll be directed to the GEPI call. That link will be created 24 hours before your scheduled timeline. So my interview was around afternoon. That was the 12:30 slot, where you have to log into the Zoom link around 12. So I logged in half an hour before. Exactly at 12:30, the entire process started, where the council members who handles the entire process will introduce you to the entire campus. There's gonna be a presentation of the overall course. There's gonna be a director's speech as well. So keeping it's a part of the process. It's part of the introductory session of the Zoom link, and post that you will be directed into the breakout sessions where you will be gelled in with the peer groups, the peer aspirants who are there in the same room. So once the process starts, you'll be asked to introduce yourself before the GE process starts, in order to understand you as a candidate, so and to make yourself calm at the same time. So once your introduction and breakout session is done, you will be directed to the GE process. Before the GE process, there's gonna be a document verification at the same time. And the document verification, when I say, it's gonna be included of all the documentation which will be intimated to you well in advance via email. So the documents which are commonly required is your eligibility proof, 10th class marks card, 12th class marks card, your SIBM call letter, your SNAP admit card, and if you belong to a particular category, those certificates will also be required. So you'll have to present it right in front of the camera like this. So make sure your background is not blurred, because they'll ask you to remove your background. I would also suggest, it will not create any difference in your interview process, but I would ask to keep your background very clean and sophisticated. It gives you the overall impression to the interviewers that what kind of person you are. So make sure, at least if you don't have a room like this, in the sense, a background like this, make a lean towards a plain wall. Keep the background very simple. Now coming after the documentation verification, you will be directed to the GE process, where there's gonna be a filters given to you. The filters are basically, there are different version of it. Let's say, for example, for us it was past, present and future. And in the past, present or future, there's gonna be two different narrative. So you need to choose on those narratives and form a particular story. So each individual will have to choose the course of action as well as explain it. But the major catch here is the time slot which has been dedicated. So the time slot is very much important when it comes to the GE. So you will be asked to introduce the course of storyline you want to present. So make sure you don't explain why you have chosen that particular option. Be very, very particular about what you have chosen. So when you are when they are asking questions, be very, very careful what exactly they are asking, rather than going all in. I understand you are all energetic and want to compete well, but keep your horses at the right place and understand the questions very properly, because they observe everything. So when they ask you to introduce and tell your course of action, you just have to choose those options and tell them. Don't explain them that why you have chosen that, because they'll give you very short time for that. Now once you choose the actions, your panelists will also discuss on that. You will be also given a timeline to discuss and explain why you have chosen that. In this process, be very, very particular that it's not a GD, it's a GE. Now the difference between GD and G is, in the group discussion, you have to make your point. In GE, you need to explain your point with the opinion of everyone. So the major difference here is, you need to be a team player. You need to be a team leader, not an individual player. So here, what they're looking for is a person who listens well and understands other opinion, respects them, and then conclude on it. So let's say, so in my group, there were past, present, and future, and the topic which was given was work from home. So there was different mix of opinion where because there are 6 to 8 candidates in a particular room, so you have to be calm and composed and give a respectful time to others to speak. So we chose past, present, and future. We individually explained why we chose that, and while discussion, there will be few candidates because of as they're giving different interviews, they tend to have the discussion to make their point correct. But you need to take that initiative that to make him understand that it's not a debate over here. We need to come to a common ground. So that same thing happened. There was one of the candidate which started debating for the each point, and which was pretty much time consuming, where I have to interrupt and say that it's not about debating. We have to come to a common conclusion, and that's when things went faster. We all the panelists, all my peer aspirants were on the same page. We were able to conclude on time. In fact, we could see that kind of expression from the panelists who were judging us as well, that how fast we came to a conclusion. So it's very much important when you enter into a GE to be very calm, composed, listen to the other person, but that doesn't mean that you should not make your point. Make your point, give very short answers which can create an impact. So that's a key for the GE. So once you exit, once you'll be completing your GE, the GE typically takes 25 minutes. Once you come back from GE, again there is going to be a thorough verification of the documents. So once those documentations are verified, you will be again directed to the PI session. Now the PI is completely different when it comes to this particular course of innovation and entrepreneurship, because they see you as a leader. Trust me, it is very much different from a regular MBA interview, because here they want to understand you as a job creator, not the job seeker. So if you're looking for for example, if you have something in your mind, a great idea, an innovation, and you just want to pitch it, just go out there and pitch that. Just consider that they are the sharks over there and you are in the shark tank. That's how you're gonna be selected. And if your aim is not to start a startup and you are here only for the monetary benefits, after the MBA you'll get a good package, ये कोर्स तुम्हारे लिए नहीं, क्योंकि इस कोर्स में फर्स्ट प्लेसमेंट नहीं है, सेकंड आपको समर इंटर्नशिप्स खुद से ढूंढनी पड़ेगी, कॉलेज विल नॉट सपोर्ट यू फॉर दैट. इन दिस कोर्स यू विल बी गिवन स्टूडेंट एक्सचेंज ऑफर टू अ स्पेसिफिक कोर्स, जो आप यहाँ से जो SIBM पुणे के कोर्सेज हैं वहाँ से आप स्विच कर सकते हैं, जो कि दूसरे कॉलेजेस के कोर्सेज हैं. सो अगर आपके पास वो कैपेसिटी है, 10% भी है कि मुझे आगे जाके एक स्टार्टअप खोलना है, एंड यू आर केपेबल इनफ कि अगर स्टार्टअप नहीं भी सक्सेसफुल, अगर आपका आइडिया काम भी नहीं करता है एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू बिल्ड अ स्टार्टअप, यू शुड हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस कि I just have to take this SIBM as a legacy forward and I can back a outside placement as well. Because ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ अगर ये innovation and entrepreneurship है तो सिर्फ startup ही होना चाहिए आपका, nothing like that. It's all about that brand which will be there with you throughout the life, because you are doing an MBA but in a specific domain, and this knowledge will be very much important. I will make another video on specifically on this particular course and what this course has to offer. Sticking to the PI process, they will definitely ask you what is your aspiration and why you have chosen this particular course, because it is very much centric towards starting a startup, or you will be working in a startup environment. First, if you have a family business, I would recommend to please talk more on that. Just attach all your GST certificates and it should be good to go. But having a family business, that doesn't mean that you'll be qualified straight away. You'll have to justify that after your MBA, what will be the contribution you will be doing to that family business. That makes it very much important. So yeah, in a PI process, it's very much important to be completely candid, be completely, yourself. It's all about, selling yourself to them, that you're the best candidate eligible for, that particular seat in that organization. Because see, it's very limited, 60 seats over there when it compared to the regular MBA course, which is in Sibm Pune. So yeah, the competition is pretty huge, and this course is getting too much attraction because see, first it will give you a good name, and if your startup works out, just imagine that all those managers who are competing with you in the same college will be working under you. So that's the kind of motivation you can take from this video, that you will be the job creators, not the job seekers. So if you're looking for that kind of environment, definitely this course is for you. And if you're looking for MBA as a ladder for increase in your salary or increase in your package, this course is not for you, because SIPM has made it very much clear that this course will not offer you the placement. It is specifically for the person who has the mindset of starting the business of its own, or already has a business as a family business, or as a minute startup want to take a 2 years break and build the brand alongside. So in the PI round, the major questions will be directed towards your startup and why you have taken this course. So you'll need to be ready with all those answers. Once the PI round is done, you will be directed again to the breakout session where the document verification will be done, and they will be asked to share your feedbacks on the entire process, and the entire process will get over. Now, why SIBM Pune Innovation and Entrepreneurship course? First, it will give you that recognition. Second, it will give you that confidence of starting something own. We see India last year around 1,12,000 approximate startup already registered in our country, which was 450 in 2016. So just imagine how people are getting towards starting their own business, and they are pretty much tired of their opinion being not addressed in their corporate environment. So end of the day, what I will say is it's a good course as well. So do check that out if you're looking for something, the GE and the PI process of SIMS, which is Sims Pune. That is the link is already in the bio. Stay tuned. I will be sharing my insights with the other interview which are being aligned, and also I will be sharing my results which will be during the month end. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you are new on this, and if you have any questions, my Instagram is linked in the bio. Please shoot all your messages on my Instagram, and I will be definitely answering you with all the queries. Thank you for watching this video.